EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome in downtown New Orleans. The setting in this dome just serves to amplify the excitement of the folks in New Orleans as their Saints burst from the tunnel a moment ago. They're set, and we're set as well as the Saints get ready to do battle with the Denver Broncos.
We got this.
Throwing here on first down, Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. After the sack on first down, Flacco, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
And that drop will cause a little bit of angst for the play caller because you know they've worked all week game planning and flexing the tight end out and making him a matchup issue for the defense. They had what they wanted, and he drops the ball.
Man, just couldn't hang on to the slant. Third and long for Joe Flacco. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
On fourth down, on is Colby Wadman now to punt. Back deep, Deontay Harris. Fielded at about the 28. 12 yards on the return that time. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 40. To throw is Breeze. They complete it to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds, it appears, right at the 45. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. Brings up third and
5. They come up now, third and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Slam.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down. So after the run by Kamara, now another first and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Someone's looking fresh, and his O-line is definitely licking their chops. Everyone likes to run block if you're an offensive lineman. Nice early burst. Nice gain, too.
A give. This is Kamara. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
And that's a run that will energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Let's go. We go 21. Pilot, 20 seconds.
Throwing on second and 3. Breeze. Now Breeze lost the football.
5. Result of the play.
Set, ready, 50, plant.
Check 45 the mic. Man, that's trash. That's trash.
Stepping up. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. It's picked up by the Broncos. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Mike's 47.
Bravo.
So the fumble recovery, now Flacco to throw. And he hits his target, Deshaun Hamilton. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. Denver has the first down. The play going for 15 yards.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection. First and 10, and Flacco looking to throw. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Marshawn Lattimore right there on the coverage. He was draped all over it.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. This quick pass complete to Sutton. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. He'll find Royce Freeman, the running back. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Broncos football as we begin quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I got you. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Flacco looks to throw. He completes this to Sutton. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. On that quick throw, what do you think? Possibly something they saw at the line to go there?
Possibly in the game plan, and you notice they went with an empty backfield. No backs there to help with pass protection, so you have to have a counter to that because you know they're probably going to bring pressure when they see an empty backfield, so you get rid of the ball quickly. Quick drop, ball's out of the quarterback's hands, keeps him from getting hit, and they get a completion.
A little bit of daylight on that 1st down run sets them up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
At the Saints' 39-yard line.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Gun. Motion. Red.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. There he goes left side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey, 39 yards. As his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And he's got it. 7-0 Broncos. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time, fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around?
It's a tester, that's for sure, because to be that close and come away with no points is really disappointing, not just for the guys on offense, but the defensive players, too, who thought, hey, we're going to put some points up and have a little momentum going. They've got to find a way to just get it out of their minds, let it go,
short-term memory,
and move on to the next series.
Now this throw caught left side and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
Check, check, check. 53. Hey, echo. Hey, easy. X3.
Breeze now on first down. He gets this one complete to Traquan Smith. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Ready?
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
36. Go.
Now Breeze. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Here we go.
They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
Check 45 to Mike.
Hey, easy.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
95-56. Hey, easy.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
He's coming. We got double up. Hey, kill.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They run it for the first time with a backup Murray. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Latavius Murray as the first half is winding down. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Lutz with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So then even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Regular.
Operating out of the gun, Flacco. Under pressure, and Flacco's going to be dropped. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20.
Monday. Check 43. Brixton, Travis. Monday. 80.
To pass, Flacco. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Set and ready to go for the second half. One touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week on our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bradley Chubb doing what he does best, getting that sack.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Working from the gun, it's Breeze. And he goes down, it's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Von Miller doing what he does best with a sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
And it's fielded at the 34. That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Broncos take over. 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half, and you just...
And now off to the races down the right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Broncos have taken the lead. McManus now for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Good. Ready.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
He's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. 30, the 20. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. A big play. Breeze finding Thomas. 61 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Ready. 95, 56.
Check. 45 the mic. It's outside.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
And just one man in the backfield here. That's Kamara, 2nd and goal.
Kill. Under crunch.
To throw, it's Breeze. And that is caught, but the back judge right there to say incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
Joker. Hey, kill.
Here's Breeze. Looking for Thomas. He's got him. Touchdown, New Orleans. 4 yards on the touchdown grab, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Luck's good on the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target of the second half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, Flacco. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Flacco and the offense staying put. They're going to go for it on 4th.
47, Mike. 47, Mike. Mike, 47. Pick it up. 5.
Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. So don't say nothing.
They do snap it. Flacco now. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So, Charles, talk about a play that could prove pivotal, and I mean pivotal. That decision right there could be really costly.
Without a doubt, you talk about taking a chance there and deciding you're going to go all in, as they like to say. That's exactly what that one was, and it didn't pay off.
Yeah, inside their own territory, game tied this stage of the contest. Boy.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Ready? Go, waiting.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready? You ready?
Watch the curl. Watch the curls. You go tight.
12.
You got time.
Check. Hey, Delta.
45.
Here we go.
Mike, 45.
On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Chris Harris speeds in for the sack on the corner blitz.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection? Did the running back not pick him up? What does it really matter? Sometimes it's just a great play made by the defense. Big-time sack.
3rd and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here.
Push him back. Check 45 to Mike. Check.
Shotgun now for Breeze. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held him to 3, but this weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 20. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsay, 75 yards. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Breeze. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Duke Dawson picks it, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
Ready?
Stay with your man.
On first down. Lindsey. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Phillip Lindsey, 45 yards. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown. McManus's point after is good, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
No, break it down, fellas. Break it down.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Hey, I-7.
On first down, Breeze. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll take this down to the 40-yard line. He'll get 15 and a Saints first down. Now a play fake here on first down. Again has it complete. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Breeze now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's first and 10. Now Breeze. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Breeze to throw. This is caught by Gill. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do in that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell fear in that offense.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. And he's not able to get away, sacked back at the 22. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Another try after the first down sack. Breeze, and all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Thomas, the lone receiver, left.
Let's go. Hey, kill. Hey, easy.
They're going to need some therapy after this.
45.
Now Breeze. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, but it'll be second and goal.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfired.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back.
45. Mike, 0-2. Hey, Charlie.
To throw is Breeze. And is it a touchdown? No signal. No, they say incomplete.
All right, Captain, it's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you've kind of run out of your running plays. Fire another one into the end zone.
45's the mic.
Breeze now on 3rd and goal. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to get it back to a one-score game. The kick by Lutz is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
Huh? You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? Just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Lindsey. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Watch on. Mike 22. Hey, here we go.
Another run by Lindsey. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Pressure mounting. Flacco. He's going to let this go for the end zone. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. So on now is Brandon McManus. He has hit from as far away as 57, but that was in Denver. This to make it a 2-score game. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. But things just got interesting. They try for the long field goal there to salt this one away. They don't get it, and now a little time for the other guys to mount a late drive.
Well, they thought their kicker would put it through the post and finish this one off. I'm sure they discussed pooch punting it and letting their defense take over. Well, the defense now has to make it stand up, but they didn't get the best field position because the ball comes back to the line of scrimmage.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. One possession game, time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring, and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
Here we go. Switch. Hey, foxtrot. 13. 51 the mic, boy. Here we go. Now watch run.
Back to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Ready.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Sammy.
Hey, orbit. Hey, Mike 51, Mike 51. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day.
Back to throw, Breeze. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down. Nearly an interception. If that one's picked off, it's over. So a new lease on life, so to speak.
A lot of times when you're in coverage, you're so focused on the man and the coverage that sometimes the ball, if it arrives, it surprises you. That may have happened to him in that situation.
He'll look to throw. It's brought in right side by Ginn. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10.
51, Mike. Mike 51. I know you. Hey, Haywood. 51's the Mike. And let's pin the meat.
Back to throw. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, but it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25.
Mike 51, Mike 51.
He's back to throw. And this is caught at the 8. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
A gain of 19 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on first and goal. Well, look to throw, and his ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. And now the decision is to go for 2. A gutsy call, and this, in effect, is your ball game right here. One final try here for Breeze. And it is caught. They got the 2 points, and with it, they've taken the lead. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now.
Let's go,
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.